What up, y'all? Tina here, man. So Interview with the Vampire Season 3 has officially began production. And we have a little bit of news. Not a lot, but we got a little bit to get into. Let's check it out.
I talk movies and Marvel, TV shows, rumors, money, and drama. Game of Thrones, universe, and rice too. Vampires, horror, I got you. Subscribe to my page, come roll with me. If you like movies, follow, she dreads me. Movies, follow, she dreads me.
All right, so Season 3 of Interview with the Vampire is supposed to pull from the Anne Rice book, The Vampire Lestat, but I'm hearing that it may pull from other sources as well. Okay, we've seen that before. So we're going to be catching up with Lestat. He's on tour. He's a rock star. He's going on 50 stops, and we're supposed to connect with him about the halfway point. He's about 30 shows in. And he is a little agitated about the book that Daniel and Louis put out. And he want to tell his side of the story, okay? Because y'all just told y'all side, and Lestat said, I want to tell my side. I got things to say, too. I'm not going to flex y'all. I don't like musicals. I don't like them at all. But Queen of the Damned, that was my favorite rock album ever. Ever. Okay? That was really not my introduction into rock music, because growing up in the 90s, just watching TRL, you know, I always knew about rock music. I would always listen to the hit rock songs back when they had real rock bands, pop rock bands. So I would listen to it. The Queen of the Damned soundtrack was one of the first rock albums that I listened to from beginning to end and completely enjoyed it. So I'm not totally against the musical aspect of putting it into content, because we saw that with Queen of the Damned. We see that with Wicked. We see it with Aladdin and all this stuff. I'm just not the biggest fan of musicals. And I don't know how I'm going to feel about what we're about to see in Season 3. Now, showrunner, he has came out and he spoke and he said, listen, Season 3 is going to be completely different from Season 1 and Season 2. The tone is going to be drastically different. He said, and I quote, it's going to be really impulsive, erratic, and wild. Okay, and I believe him, because if you saw the little trailer that they dropped last year at Comic-Con, Lestat was going through it, okay? He had a lot of emotions going on. So that pretty much is letting us know how this season might be looking. He's going to be all over the place, up, down, left, and right. The showrunner said they are definitely taking risks and they will be doing things differently. Now, as far as the cast is concerned, we have known from some time now that Season 3 will feature Claudia, Louis, Lestat, of course, Armand, Sam is going to be featured, Raglan, Farid, and Daniel freaking Malloy. I don't like Daniel, y'all. I do not like Daniel Malloy. All my Interview with the Vampire fans who's been with me from Season 1 to Season 2, y'all know how I feel about Daniel. He gets on my nerves. They also said that Nicholas will be making a return, and we will finally be introduced to Gabrielle, which is Lestat's mother, Magnus, the ancient vampire who created Lestat, Marius, and those who must be kept. And for all y'all that don't read Anne Rice books and you want to know who those who must be kept is, that is our Queen Akasha, okay? Queen of the Damned. And her king, Enkel, okay? We don't worry about him too much. We're concerned about Akasha, the queen, okay? I ain't hating on you, Enkel, okay? Yo, I just want to know who's playing Akasha. I want to know. And y'all, I think they're going to pick someone who's so far away from Aaliyah, so that actress won't have to deal with those comparisons. I think it's going to be someone who's going to look completely different, not even look the same, to kind of keep her far away from Aaliyah's Akasha. That way, this new actress can make Akasha into what she wants it to be, okay? And I'm cool with that. We should expect massive differences. Look what they did with Louis, Claudia, Lestat, Daniel. They are nothing like the OG versions from the first Interview with the Vampire. Of course, they have similar stories. They have similar personalities, but they are drastically different, okay? Very different. We have saw 3 iterations of Claudia on the TV screen or the big screen. None of them are alike, but they all are the same. But they're really not alike at all. Okay, completely different Claudias, and all 3 of them body bagged it. Okay, those 3 women killed it. Okay, Kirsten was a little girl at the time, but yo, they killed Claudia. Okay, they did a great job. Sam Reed's Lestat, he is very different from Tom Cruise's Lestat. And he's also different from the other Lestat we don't really talk a lot about, okay? We don't talk about him too much. So I'm very confident that Akasha will be very different too, but I'm excited. Hopefully we can get this casting at Comic-Con this year, but I'm hyped for Interview with the Vampire, okay? Next up, let's talk about the TV show, The Talamasca. Listen, I don't know what this show is. I don't like these breadcrumbs that they're leaving. The marketing is really cute. You know, it's a little mysterious, but it's not really giving me a lot of excitement. I think it's giving me more frustration than excitement. And I know the Talamasca is supposed to be like this secret society. You know, they kind of like the supernatural FBI, just studying all the suspicious things in the world. So they're kind of not seen. It's all a secret. And they're mixing that into the marketing, where the marketing is a secret and quiet. But you can't play them games, okay? You can't play them games with people that have short attention spans, okay? I think AMC people, listen to me. When you have a show like Interview with the Vampire, which people love, they like, hit show. But then you have a show like The Mayfair Witches, which is polarizing, okay? A lot of people don't like it. Some people do like it, but it's like polarizing. A lot of people is just kind of iffy on Mayfair Witches. When you have a great show and then you have a show that's kind of like, and now you're getting ready to put out a 3rd project in that same universe, you can't really play games with how you're going to market it, because the general audience is either going to be like, this may be good, but do I really want to watch it? Should I just wait for Season 3 of Interview with the Vampire if The Talamasca is gonna be like Mayfair Witches. So they gotta get this marketing going. They gotta do a little bit better, because right now this marketing isn't really leading me anywhere. So if you're not leading me anywhere, I can't tell my people that they should watch this show. So AMC, I know the Talamasca is about 4 months away in October, but we got to get it going. All right, you got to tell us a little bit more about what this show has going on. Are y'all excited for season 3 of Interview with the Vampire? And are y'all gonna watch the Talamasca show, or are y'all gonna kick it to the curb like y'all did Mayfair Witches? Leave your comments below. Thanks for hanging out with me. Peace.
I buy bottle, she dress me. Follow, she dress me. I buy bottle, she dress me. Follow, she dress me. I buy bottle, she dress me. Follow, she dress me.